You guys have a BCP coming right up in the next 3 kills.
All right, I'll take your word for it. Oh my God!
we
got tacits.
Tacits works.
On that. All right, you know what? I'll keep that in. You're in the video. Welcome to the video. So, apologies for not having any real intro there. Welcome to the video. Waff and I don't know if I'll have a video out on this by the time this video goes live or not. Waff and I decided we wanted to go out and test something kind of not really like meta breaking or anything, but what we wanted to do was go to Bandos, have a tank like we normally would, instead of trying to continue to do this whole freezing method and just using range, because according to Luke's calculations, range is just better there when you have rigor. So we decided to try it out, and it's actually really good so far. So yeah, good trip, got tacit split. Moving on with the rest of the video. Welcome. If you guys are, you know, awesome people, like before you even watch the video. So, back at it again with some Scorpia over here, as you guys can see. Just hit a pretty awesome kill count, 1337. Unfortunately, no pet yet. After that crazy luck we had at Scorpia last time, we are about 200 kills dry or so here. I'm trying to get the pet. I really want to just get this pet out of the way so that I don't have to worry about it anymore. But also, I just enjoy doing this boss. It's very AFK, very relaxing. As you can see, this is just how it goes. We have one person freezing it, and then just click it. I mean, I have an entire video on this if you guys are interested. It's 100 plus kills an hour, and if I ever really feel desperate, I can just like boost it very easily by having myself do the first few hits before my friend freezes it. We're still splitting evenly either way, so I don't think he would care. Alright, so quick summary about what's happening here, because this is kind of hard to follow. Basically, my friends and I can't remember who I was with actually at this time, we were doing some Scorpia. This guy killed us on the 2K world, but he was a solo PKer, and he didn't kill my friend, he only killed me, because my friend got away. So basically, I just decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to go back out there with the whip, try and get some of my stuff back. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the cactus vines, I couldn't find them in the pile at the time. I think that's actually what this PKer was going for too, and you know, yeah, hindsight 2020, I really should have gone and brought some kind of like short bow switch as well. But we were kind of just running around behind this guy and smacking him and chasing him for all of several minutes. And normally I don't include clips like this in the video, but I thought it would be kind of funny because, I don't know, I actually managed to get some of my stuff back, which normally we're not able to. So I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to go back out there again. I'm going to see if I can help my friend, because my friend is still out there dealing with this guy, and or he might still be going out there looting. So we decided to go back and try and look for him, see if we could kill him, because we wanted to get as much stuff as we can. So go back out there another time. My friend said he found him on the other side, so I'm like, okay, wait, let me go turn around. Do you need help? Maybe you could lure him into multi, something like that. So we tried to lure him into multi. Unfortunately, he did not follow us into multi, so we kind of just smacked him until he eventually got away. I don't know. It obviously doesn't really do much, but to me, it was just kind of funny. Like, I don't know how he got gapped there, but it was just kind of a funny situation to be in. So maybe I'm like the only one in the world who will find appeal in this clip, but on General Grottor KC2222, I got exactly 20,000 coins. I don't know why, but that's just like super, super OCD sated feeling. Well, it's a drop. It's not a great drop, but it's a drop. Bandos Hilt, looking nice. I think the only hilt we haven't had since I started the rebuild is actually the Arma hilt. So, not bad. So that trip is done. Sorry I start every clip with some kind of and or so or But here we go, 1.4 mil. It wasn't great, obviously. Didn't get any crazy drops, but at least we got something. I mean, a unique is always good. I think what I'm going to do real quick is actually sell off my loot tab. It's mostly just Zulrah and Scorpia, some Callisto stuff in there too. See what I can get there and kind of see what my cash stack's looking at, so I can maybe set some new goals for item purchases, or sell off items if I decide I want to buy something else. Right, so I sold everything off in that tab. It came out to be about 11 mil. So we're at 30 mil now. What I really want to do right now is actually get a Dragon Warhammer for raids. What I was thinking is I might sell off the Mage's book and the SGS to get the Warhammer, and then, you know, eventually cycle back through, make the money back, and be able to buy them again, since I haven't had a DK task for a while anyway, and when I do, you know, I could always pawn off the Warhammer if I really needed to. So I'm going to kind of like mull it over and see if there's any items in here that I really want to sell off other than this. The other item that I was thinking about getting is the imbued heart, but Warhammer's just, it's more practical for me since it's useful in raids, and I really do want to continue doing raids. I mean, I can do Zora and Scorpio without the heart, but I do kind of feel like I'm leeching a little bit in raids by not having a Warhammer. Well, I normally don't advocate for selling your gear to buy other gear. I think it's generally a bad idea. The reason that I'm doing it here is because I really do think that right now the Dragon Warhammer is a more useful item for me than... Oh god, not 828 mil. It's a more useful item for me than the SGS is, since the SGS is really only being used at DKs, and the Warhammer is going to be used at a lot of bossing situations. Even if it's just raids, SGS just doesn't provide there. And I do want to get like really into raids. You guys have seen the past couple videos, I've done a lot of them, so I'm kind of feeling like hopefully we can pick up a nice juicy drop, and then this will all be paid for. I got average.
Hey, torn first roll. Again.
Using Unkind and Audio.
Rubies and Adior.
On the kill counter anyway.
I'm on 40, yay!
I got worms that time.
One day. Everyone's gonna look at my points and think I'm a leech. Not a leech, I promise!
No, I feel like a horrible person because I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do raids with you when we're done with Bandos, and then I didn't realize that a 37-hour trip.
True.
I mean, once we get
Flame
Tassies right
Blaze.
here, then we'll be fine. We can leave.
Yeah, once we get Tassies, like that's a measurable thing.
Tassies.
Tashi,
Oh my god!
I'm done. We're leaving.
what you guys get? Tassies.
Helps.
No, I got a hilt.
No, Tashi's in the next 3 kills.
God,
Come on, yeah, we have always stay for the back-to-back. Come on, guys.
Oh, Tash adds this kill. Hill. Go fuck.
Alright, so I finished up another Bandos trip with Wapf, and we had one of our friends tanking for us, Hurley. 1.4 mil from it, so nothing crazy, but, you know, a drop's a drop. Can we talk about this for a second? I got a Torn Prayer Scroll and a Dark Relic in one raid. Like, what? What? Alright, so I'm streaming right now, so this might be a little laggy in the clip, but this is a back-to-back Torn Prayer Scroll. Cool. So I did a SAR trip. Didn't get any drops. We actually got a full God Sword Blade, but no drops. We were there for about 4 hours or so. And moving on, the reason I'm going, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, I got a Spiritual Creatures task, so I was just getting the KC on the minions.
Hi,
Wait.
Mom.
There we go.
Shit, I just realized I've been recording this whole time.
Malediction Shard 3. I
Back
guess-
to back. Let's go.
Alright, fine, we'll go for the back-to-back
It's
before we have to
refrozen.
leave. So, 2 things. One, this is like one of the few uses for Preserve that's like actually worthwhile. And 2, that's 1500 KC here. Sorry the last clip was a little bit abrupt. I've been trying to do a lot more Scorpia on the side because, you know, I am trying to grind this pet out. Whenever I can find someone who wants to do it with me, I'm gonna do it. So, yeah, 1500 KC. Technically 3/4 of the way to the official drop rate, being 2000. Hopefully we get it. A Odium Shard 3. That's gonna be a nice split. We're gonna always go for the back-to-back. Malediction Shard 3. Alright.
Wait, y'all got another shard?
Yeah.
Oh
Fine.
my god, yeah, I'm going
My
to Scorpio.
dry streak over, and just happened to get like 3 within fairly quick succession. So I was just doing some editing and went back and realized that I never had the clip of me buying the imbued heart. I don't know why I didn't have it, but what I actually did was, if you look in here, obviously I don't have the SGS still, and I don't have the Dragon Warhammer still. So what I ended up doing was selling the Warhammer back again. I sold it for exactly what I bought it for, so I didn't lose any money on it there. And then I bought the Heart and the Mage's Book back because I wanted to get to my kill count grind at Zora, which my goal is to get to 5000 KC there before I take a bit of a break. So in case you guys are wondering where the hammer went, that's where it went.
Well, that was a good time to leave.
This
My
is
internet started going to shit again.
no man, this is not bad for fucking
Yeah, Daniel.
2 hours of Scorpio. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I think this is where we're going to draw this episode to a conclusion, guys. It is dragging on a little bit long, I've realized. But I finished all my Spiritual Creatures task. Didn't get anything from my SAR solos. Only actually did a few kills that trip. We're up to a little bit over 1300 KC now, which is awesome. Also, my Zolver KC is 4,856. I have a tab in here from the last little while. I did some on stream to those of you guys who weren't there or didn't, you know, want to check out the stream on the channel. We got some good loot in here right now. Not going to sell it yet. A couple things I want to say before I wrap this episode up. First of all, thank you all for watching. Second of all, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe and all that fun stuff. But I want to go over a brief thing to those of you guys who weren't aware. I did start streaming again, which I'm kind of happy about. And if you guys haven't been checking them out, all you have to do is just go to your sub feed and you'll see it. It'll come up. Turn on your notifications down below because that's how you'll know immediately when I'm streaming. I do stream on YouTube. It's honestly, in my opinion, a much better platform than Twitch. Just my opinion. I know some people are going to disagree with that. But feel free to check it out, and if you miss the streams and you want to check them out anyway, or you know you won't be able to see the streams, then you can just watch them in entirety on my channel because they all get posted the day after they're done. So, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome day.